Josh Warrington versus Amagasa. Quick pre-fight prediction video. Do you know, when this fight was initially announced, I thought Josh Warrington may have bitten off more than he could chew. You know, I remember Amagasa. I remember how big he was. I remember the trouble that he caused Rigondeaux at points during their fight. And yeah, I thought Warrington could be in a bit of trouble. But I've done a bit more research of what's a bit more Amagasa, what's a bit more Warrington, and I've kind of come to a conclusion. You know, Warrington, for me, still has a lot of work to do. He's a long way off the finished article. Having said that, he has put on improved performances of late and has shown that he's clearly more than just a ticket seller, and that he's got real capability as well. I still think the hype around him that Matchroom have created is somewhat over the top. I don't believe he has real punching power. I don't believe he is one of the most skilled fighters you're likely to see. I don't think he's much of a technician. But he brings a lot of tools with him. He brings high punch output, he brings pressure, he brings real fitness, and he brings the kind of style where he can really grind someone down inside the pocket and take their will away from them. Amagasa, you know, sometimes I'm guilty of overstating size in some of my videos, but if you look at Amagasa versus Rigondeaux, that's not one weight class apart. You know, those look like they're 2 or 3 weight classes apart. I think 3 weight classes apart they look like. You know, Amagasa was fighting the weight class below Super Bantam. We know Rigondeaux probably is a bantamweight who fights up at Super Bantamweight. You know, that these guys had a massive, massive size difference. Not just in height, but also in terms of build. And I think the fact that Amagasa was able to score the 2 knockdowns was, number one, due to the size difference between the 2 guys. Also, secondly, due to the fact that Rigondeaux was maybe so superior in terms of boxing skills, he got sloppy. You know, I look back at those knockdowns. The first one, it was almost laziness from Rigondeaux. He was turning and pivoting and giving so many angles because he felt so comfortable in there. He almost got tipped off balance. You know, it was a genuine knockdown, and fair play to Amagasa for it. But it's not like Rigondeaux was hurt and all over the place. The second one, unclear to me whether it was a genuine knockdown. You know, there was a lot of wrestling going on, and it almost looked like Rigondeaux was sort of thrown to the floor. He didn't look genuinely hurt to me. I look at Amagasa, he's a tall guy, very tall, big, rangy, strong, but he's awkward. He's awkward. And if I look at how to beat Josh Warrington, I think of 2 styles. I think of Elise Selby, someone who's going to be able to totally out-slick him, you know, have a grade above in terms of elusiveness, movement, boxing skill, slick combinations. I don't really see that with Amagasa. I see him as quite upright. I don't see him having the most fluid movement. And I think the second way of beating Warrington, because Warrington likes to have it up close, is someone with a Vladimir Klitschko-esque jab. Now, I know there aren't too many Vladimir Klitschko-esque jabs in the featherweight division, but if you look at the jab that Oscar Valdez was using the other day against Gradovic, someone with a jab like that who could deter Warrington and keep him on the outside, I also think would be able to cause major, major problems. Now, I look at Amagasa, and he's a solid opponent. He's a ranked opponent, don't get me wrong. Does he have the skill or the slickness of Elise Selby? No. Does he have a jab that I feel is going to keep Warrington off him? No. And I think, what does he bring to the table, really, other than size? You know, I know he put in a very spirited performance against Rigondeaux, but let's face it, he was stopped in that fight by Rigondeaux, who was a much smaller man. He's got 4 other losses on his careers, admittedly earlier on in his career, but he's got 4 other losses in his career, and I just feel that he's maybe found his level a bit. You know, Warrington, I don't think he's a world beater, but he's impressed me of late, and he may not need to be a world beater to beat Amagasa. I think his style, the way he likes to get up close, the way he likes to put pressure on, could cause a tall, upright fighter like Amagasa real bother if Amagasa can't keep him on the outside. And I don't see Amagasa having the tactical, fast lateral movement or the snap, powerful ramrod jab to just going to deter Warrington and keep him on the outside. You know, with the momentum Warrington's got, with the Leeds crowd behind him, I suspect Warrington will walk him down. I suspect Warrington will push him around the ring. I don't think Amagasa will enjoy the same strength and size advantage he did over Rigondeaux, although admittedly he'll still be a bigger man most likely. And I can just see Warrington chopping the tree, working the body, throwing overhands, making it horrible for him, starving him of air. And I could see Warrington wearing him down and either stopping him late or winning by points. Yeah, Amagasa's a talented fighter. He may have the ability to cause Warrington some problems. But I just don't think he's got the necessary tools to come to Leeds and either to stop Warrington or to win 7 out of the 12 rounds. I'm going Warrington. I think to beat Warrington, you've got to be slick, or you've got to keep him on the outside. I don't think Amagasa's going to outbox him. I don't think Amagasa's going to deter him. I don't think Amagasa's going to have an inside game to live with him. I'm picking Warrington. Let me know your thoughts. If you've enjoyed this, give me the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button. Many thanks for watching.